The secret life of the polar bear. In the vast, frozen wilderness of the Arctic, where temperatures plummet to bone-chilling extremes and endless expanses of ice stretch toward distant horizons, lives one of nature's most magnificent and mysterious creatures, the polar bear. Known scientifically as Ursus maritimus, meaning sea bear, these incredible animals have captivated human imagination for centuries while leading lives largely hidden from our view. Behind their iconic white appearance and seemingly cuddly exterior lies a complex world of extraordinary adaptations, intricate social behaviors, and remarkable survival strategies that reveal the true secret life of the polar bear. Masters of the frozen kingdom. Polar bears reign supreme in one of Earth's harshest environments, the Arctic Circle, where they have evolved over hundreds of thousands of years into the ultimate Ice Age survivors. These magnificent creatures are not simply large white bears living in cold places. They are sophisticated marine mammals whose entire existence revolves around the rhythms of sea ice formation and retreat. The Arctic Ocean serves as their primary hunting ground, workplace, and highway all rolled into one. When sea ice forms during the dark winter months, it becomes a platform from which polar bears hunt their primary prey, ringed seals. This frozen landscape transforms into a bustling ecosystem where polar bears demonstrate hunting skills honed through millennia of evolution. What makes polar bears truly remarkable is their ability to thrive in temperatures that would quickly prove fatal to most other mammals. While humans bundle up in multiple layers of clothing to survive brief exposure to Arctic conditions, polar bears move through this environment with the ease of a creature perfectly designed for its world. Their thick, water-repellent guard hairs overlay a dense undercoat that provides incredible insulation, while their black skin absorbs any available solar radiation to help maintain body temperature. The art of seal hunting. The secret to polar bear survival lies in their mastery of seal hunting, a skill that requires patience, intelligence, and perfect timing. Ringed seals, their preferred prey, must surface regularly to breathe through holes in the sea ice. These breathing holes, called aigles, become the focal point of an intricate hunting strategy that showcases the polar bear's remarkable predatory intelligence. A hunting polar bear will locate a seal's breathing hole and then begin what might be the most patient wait in the animal kingdom. Sometimes remaining motionless for hours, the bear positions itself downwind from the hole to avoid detection. When a seal finally surfaces to breathe, the bear must act with lightning speed, using its powerful forepaws to snatch the seal from the water in a split-second strike. This hunting technique requires not only physical prowess but also an understanding of seal behavior, wind patterns, and ice conditions. Polar bears have been observed covering their black noses with their paws to better camouflage themselves while hunting, demonstrating a level of tactical thinking that continues to amaze researchers. The energy dynamics of this hunting strategy reveal another secret of polar bear life. They must be incredibly efficient. A single adult ringed seal can provide a polar bear with enough calories to sustain it for several days, but successful hunts are far from guaranteed. Studies have shown that polar bears succeed in only about 2% of their hunting attempts, making each successful hunt absolutely crucial for survival. Social complexities beyond the stereotype. Contrary to popular belief that portrays polar bears as solitary creatures, these animals actually exhibit fascinating social behaviors that reveal a complex understanding of hierarchy, communication, and cooperation. While adult polar bears generally live alone except during mating season, their interactions when they do meet are governed by sophisticated social rules. Male polar bears, which can weigh up to 1,500 pounds, establish dominance hierarchies through a combination of size, age, and fighting ability. When two males encounter each other, they engage in ritualized displays that often resolve conflicts without actual violence. These displays include standing on hind legs to show size, jaw sparring, and vocalizations that communicate intent and status. Female polar bears with cubs represent one of the most protective forces in nature. A mother bear will fearlessly defend her cubs against any threat, including much larger male bears. The bond between mother and cubs is extraordinarily strong, with young bears staying with their mothers for approximately 2 years, learning essential survival skills through observation and play. Cubs engage in constant play fighting, wrestling, and exploration that serves as training for their future independent lives. This play behavior teaches them hunting techniques, social interaction skills, and helps develop the physical strength and coordination they will need as adults. Watching polar bear cubs play provides insight into how these apex predators develop their remarkable abilities. Physiological marvels. The polar bear's body represents millions of years of evolutionary refinement, resulting in physiological adaptations that border on the miraculous. Their fur, which appears white to human eyes, is actually composed of hollow, transparent hairs that scatter light, creating the white appearance while providing exceptional insulation. Each hair acts like a tiny fiber optic cable, conducting ultraviolet light down to the bear's black skin, where it converts to heat. Underneath their impressive coat, polar bears possess a layer of fat that can be up to 4 inches thick. This blubber layer not only provides insulation but also serves as an energy reserve during times when hunting is unsuccessful or impossible. During the summer months, when sea ice retreats and hunting opportunities become scarce, polar bears may fast for months, surviving entirely on their fat reserves. Their paws deserve special attention as marvels of evolutionary engineering. Measuring up to 12 inches across, these massive paws function as snowshoes, distributing the bear's weight across soft snow and thin ice. The bottom of each paw is covered with small bumps called papillae, which provide traction on slippery ice surfaces. Partially webbed toes make polar bears excellent swimmers, capable of swimming dozens of miles between ice floes. Perhaps most remarkably, polar bears have developed the ability to recycle their own body waste. During long periods of fasting, their kidneys can reprocess urea back into usable proteins, allowing them to maintain muscle mass even when not eating for extended periods. Navigation and migration mysteries. One of the most intriguing secrets of polar bear life involves their incredible navigation abilities. These animals regularly travel hundreds of miles across seemingly featureless ice landscapes, yet they maintain precise awareness of their location and can return to specific areas with remarkable accuracy. Scientists believe polar bears use a combination of techniques for navigation, including following scent trails, reading ice conditions, and possibly even using celestial navigation. Their sense of smell is so acute that they can detect seal breathing holes buried under several feet of snow from nearly a mile away. This extraordinary olfactory ability helps them navigate their environment as much as it assists in hunting. Polar bears also demonstrate remarkable ice reading skills, able to assess ice thickness, stability, and movement patterns with expertise that would impress experienced Arctic explorers. They seem to instinctively understand ice dynamics, knowing which areas will provide stable hunting platforms and which should be avoided. During seasonal migrations, polar bears may travel over 4,000 miles in a year, following the advance and retreat of sea ice. Satellite tracking has revealed that some bears maintain incredibly precise routes, returning to the same hunting areas year after year with GPS-like accuracy. Maternal dedication and den life. The secret life of female polar bears reaches its most remarkable chapter during the denning season. Pregnant females excavate dens in snowdrifts along coastlines or on islands, creating sophisticated nurseries where they will spend the darkest months of winter. These maternity dens are architectural marvels, featuring multiple chambers connected by tunnels, with the main nursery chamber positioned higher than the entrance to trap warm air. The female polar bear's body heat, combined with the insulating properties of snow, can maintain den temperatures 40 degrees warmer than outside air, even when external temperatures drop to -40 degrees Fahrenheit. During the 4 to 5 months spent in the den, the mother bear gives birth to typically 2 cubs, each no larger than a guinea pig. These tiny, blind, and helpless newborns depend entirely on their mother's rich milk, which contains about 30% fat content, one of the richest milk compositions in the animal kingdom. The dedication required during this period is extraordinary. Mother bears may not eat, drink, defecate, or urinate for up to 8 months, surviving entirely on fat reserves while nursing and caring for their cubs. They lose up to 50% of their body weight during this period, representing one of the most extreme examples of maternal sacrifice in the natural world. Climate challenges and adaptation. Modern polar bears face unprecedented challenges as climate change alters their Arctic habitat at an alarming rate. Sea ice, which forms the foundation of their entire ecosystem, is forming later, breaking up earlier, and becoming less extensive each year. This environmental shift is forcing polar bears to reveal new aspects of their secret lives as they attempt to adapt to changing conditions. Some populations have begun exhibiting new behaviors, such as increased terrestrial foraging during ice-free periods. While polar bears are primarily seal hunters, they demonstrate remarkable dietary flexibility when necessary, consuming bird eggs, caribou calves, whale carcasses, and even vegetation. However, these alternative food sources cannot fully replace the high-calorie content of seals. Climate change has also revealed the polar bear's impressive swimming abilities. As ice flows become more dispersed, bears are swimming increasingly long distances between hunting areas. Researchers have documented swims of over 400 miles, showcasing endurance capabilities that were previously unknown. Communication and intelligence. Polar bears possess a sophisticated communication system that includes vocalizations, body language, and scent marking. Their vocal repertoire includes chuffs, growls, roars, and a unique sound called chuffing, a friendly greeting sound made through the nose. Cubs and mothers maintain almost constant vocal contact, with mothers using specific calls to summon cubs and warn them of danger. Scent marking plays a crucial role in polar bear communication, with bears leaving scent markers on prominent landmarks to communicate their presence, reproductive status, and territorial claims. These scent messages can persist for weeks in the Arctic environment, creating an invisible communication network across vast distances. Recent research has revealed remarkable problem-solving abilities in polar bears. They have been observed using tools, such as ice blocks or rocks, to hunt more effectively. Some bears have learned to open human-made containers and navigate complex barrier systems, demonstrating cognitive flexibility that continues to surprise researchers. The future of polar bear secrets. As we continue to study these magnificent creatures, new secrets of polar bear life continue to emerge. Advanced tracking technology, genetic analysis, and long-term behavioral studies are revealing previously unknown aspects of their lives, from complex social networks to sophisticated hunting strategies passed down through generations. The secret life of the polar bear represents one of nature's most remarkable success stories. A species so perfectly adapted to its environment that it has thrived in conditions that would defeat almost any other large mammal. Their story is one of evolutionary triumph, maternal dedication, hunting expertise, and remarkable resilience. Yet this secret life now faces an uncertain future. As the Arctic continues to warm and sea ice diminishes, polar bears must either adapt to new conditions or face unprecedented challenges. Understanding their secret lives becomes more crucial than ever, not just for scientific knowledge, but for developing effective conservation strategies that might help ensure these magnificent creatures continue to roam the Arctic for generations to come. The polar bear's secret life teaches us about the incredible adaptability of life itself, the importance of specialized ecosystems, and the delicate balance that sustains even the most powerful predators. In their patient hunt at breathing holes, their tender care of cubs, and their epic journeys across frozen seas, polar bears reveal that true strength comes not just from size and power, but from perfect harmony with one's environment, a lesson that becomes more valuable with each passing day in our changing world.